Today I took a 1-minute water taxi ride from Bocas del Toro Island to Caranero Island. It was $1 to get there. Once I got there, I did a full hike around the entire island, and I'm going to show you what it looked like so that you can do it yourself. This is the water taxi. Right in front of me is Caranero Island, and here we go. It's about a minute, and here we are. We're going to land in Aqua Lounge, which is a nice day lounge with a pool, food, drinks. Anybody can come here and use any of these facilities. It's pretty dope. I'm gonna come back after my hike. To get started, just hop out of the back of Aqua Lounge, and here's the path. It looks more like a path in the beginning, but you'll see why I call it a trail later. On your left, you'll see residential areas, and then on your right, just more lounges just like Aqua Lounge. And after about 5 minutes, you will start opening up into beach areas. The area is full of vacation rentals, so it's super nice. I also want to highlight the realities of the island. This is what a lot of the residential areas look like, so nothing like Instagram. And then somewhere along the trail, I kept running into like hundreds of these little fiddler crabs. The males only have one big claw. Really weird. Google them. It's a really weird phenomenon. You do not eat them. Eventually, you exit out of the residential area and you'll reach a junction point with two paths here. I ended up taking the right first, and the right junction ends up taking me to a network of like bluffs and viewpoints. So you're about to see what that looks like. So I ended up turning around to go check out the other junction, so you can see I'm looking up at the bluff I just came down from. After following that path, I followed a sign that said Coastal Trail, and that trail takes me to this ocean, so that was confusing. So if I don't find a way to connect with the coastal path, I'll end up just turning around. See if this kind of looks like a path. So at this point, I'm trail finding, like I'm kind of lost, but I look down this path and I see kind of a trail, so I followed it. This coastal trail had 0 people on it. I was completely alone. It was pretty nice. There are definitely some parts of this trail where it's not clear if I've gone off the trail or not. Just be mindful. My tip is the trail will always, on the perimeter of this island, seems like it's always going to be in between the shore, obviously. But then on your other side, every several minutes, you'll see like a green sign that says like Privado, which is basically like saying it's private property. So I'm just kind of staying in between those signs and hoping I'm staying on track. Yeah, so here's another part where I was lost. I basically kind of had to traverse this bluff and eventually landed in this spot where I got lost again, and I found myself again. I had to go through this kind of puddle path, and now we're on track. And now we see civilization, so we're basically home free. Went back to Aqua Lounge to give myself a coffee, coconut water, and a Coke Zero.